Perfect health, abundance, and wealth, man. Perfect health, abundance, and wealth. But it was interesting that that song was just playing. It was like he's dreaming. It's a Big Crit song called "Dreaming," and it said it's not real. It's not real, and it made me think. It made me think. And you asked me how I'm doing, and I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But in all actuality, life is a dream, and depending on how you perceive life, depending on what signals you're receiving, that's what you're gonna get out of your reality. You feel me? So I'm thinking, right? Chief teaches that what nature is doing, human beings are doing, right? I just got some crazy news. Somebody just came in and told me some news, and I'm like, oh wow, Supreme, what's up, God? Peace. Somebody came in and told me some crazy news. I'm like, oh wow, that really happened? In the moment, I'm like, oh wow, that's crazy. But then in another moment, I couldn't help but to look at this as a dream, and that what human beings are doing, nature is doing through us. I appreciate that unity. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. And I couldn't help but to think that what that person did, nature was actually doing through that human being. We forget about that. We forget about us being a part of nature. And that's why I say in the Bible, in Isaiah 45:7, I create good and I create evil. I, the Lord, do all of these things, right? But what is the Lord? The Lord is the law, the laws of nature, the great grandmother, right? Nature is the Lord, nature is the law. Nature is the creating, compelling force of everything. So what is happening that we perceive as good or bad, nature is actually doing, y'all. This shit crazy. So when you have the proper perspective on what's going on, you can't really feel bad about things. You can't see things as if it's bad or even good. It's just what is. It's just what is. Everything is a happening, right? We live within a field. We all talk about quantum physics, right? We talk about quantum physics. We live and exist within this field, and it's infinite possibilities of what could be going on or how we could be perceiving this shit. But there is no right or wrong. There is no good or bad. It's just what is. And what we think we are doing, nature is doing through us. For instance, we enslave each other. You feel me? We enslave each other. Deja Vu, what's good? Melanin Dripping, peace. Vintage Doll, what's good? Tooth, what's up? Peace to the gods, peace reflections. So for instance, we enslave each other. You feel me? We imprison each other. This shit is crazy. But nature is doing that through us. This is a cycle in a time where we just so ignorant when we're doing this to ourselves. You feel me, Mary Jane? It's crazy. The government crumbling. What we think is the government is actually God. Everybody in the chat, everybody is God in the chat. Everybody is a different extension of God, a different extension of nature, experiencing itself subjectively through your astrological program. To fly. Damn, this is a crazy game. This is a crazy game that God plays on himself. Chief teaches God plays the forget game where God gives itself amnesia, right? The dreamer gives itself amnesia. But remember, everything else is God too. So you have a God inflicting torture or punishment on itself. This shit crazy. If you really deep what's going on in reality, you see another human being kill another human being. That was God committing something against another human being. We thought that that was a human doing that to another human, but no, that was actually a code. That was actually some type of symbol in the dream that was supposed to show you something. It was God showing you something. Brandon Scott, what's up? Infinity. Christian Wolf, what's good? So remember, what human beings are doing, nature is doing through us. We're not separate from nature. The very breath that you breathe that gives you consciousness comes from the elements, the oceans, the trees. The trees do photosynthesis. We emit carbon dioxide and we get oxygen back, along with the waters helping the trees give us oxygen. We are the planet. We are the very same thing that we see ourselves as separate as. That's facts. And that's what you will learn in nature, Fluke. I know it sounds stupid. It's okay, honey dip. If it don't sound right to you, it ain't for you. But that's exactly what you would experience in nature, Fluke. For instance, a cub walking with its mother, right? A lion cub walking with his mother. The only way that cub knows what not to do is by experience, right? If they go by a pond and everybody leave, the cubs and the mother leave, and this one's still standing there, and the alligator come and try to get it. Now it knows through experience, oh shit, I should probably follow my mother. I should probably, you feel me? Follow the group. But nature is going to show you, you feel me? Nature is going to show you what's going on. You can perceive it as good or as bad, but it's nothing but information. It's nothing but data that you're downloading into your computer, because you're a quantum computer. You're downloading information in your software in your reality your whole day. Throughout the whole day, all you're doing is downloading information. Information. This is what we're doing all day. We are literally processors. Let me ask you a question. What is the purpose of the body, Fluke? Because we use the body so much. But do we ever ask, what is the purpose of the body? That's a good question, right? Oh shit, that's a good question. That's something we should be thinking about, right? Instead of thinking about what shoes coming out next week, or what time the game come on, you feel me? What time the store close? What is the purpose of our body? You said it's to be able to receive information and release as far as eliminating. That's not a wrong answer. But can I make it simple for you? The purpose of the body is to carry the brain, right? You said the body's function or purpose is to be able to receive information, right? Right? The body is receiving that information via the nervous system, which is a part of the brain. And all of those signals or synapses is going directly to the brain. So the simple function and purpose of the body is to carry your brain so that what? Your brain can collect information and data to expand your awareness. Because the whole purpose of being in this dream is to know thyself. KOC, knowledge of self, like she teaches us. You feel me? So everything that you taking in throughout your whole day is information. When you woke up today, you ain't even wake up today. You logged back in, nigga. You powered back up. And you're powered by God, which is nature. Nature woke you back up today or logged you back into reality like a computer, right? You open the computer, you log back into that joint. You put the password in, boop, boop, type the code in, you log right back in. What make you think that our being and our reality is not synonymous to what's going on around us? The external world is the internal world, ain't it? You see? So your brain is being, your body is carrying your brain. It's carrying your brain. It's playing as a medium or an antenna, right? Or an interface through which the brain can communicate with itself, right? Because whatever you see outside of you that Or so for instance, you look at a tree. Your brain created that tree. So your body is being used as an apparatus or a medium, an avatar to receive the signals from that tree to communicate it back with your brain so that your brain can communicate with what it created. You feel me? How dope is that? That's what's happening in your reality because all is mental. Reality is a holographic projection of your mind, right? You created all this with your mind. You are the observer of your observation. So your body is being used as a transmitter and antenna to pick up electrical signals, data from your environment, information, and it's sending that data via your nervous system back to your brain, and your brain is able to interpret that information to communicate with itself because everything is you. That's so dope. But we not worried about what the body is used for. We worry about what type of clothes we gonna put on. While that's cool, you want to look good, definitely, but we want to make sure that we honoring what is. You feel me? Honor the vehicle. Honor this computer. What happens when you don't take care of your computer? It starts to malfunction. What happens to a human body when you don't take care of it? It starts malfunctioning. The nervous system literally starts to break down. Niggas start to get stressed out and they start overheating. You feel me? Fact, but we also got to worry about how to restore the body where it could probably be used function. Well, that's well, yeah, that's essential. That's essential. That's essential. That's essential. Proper food like water, proper fluids and liquids like water, coconut water, you feel me? Foods like fruits, vegetables, whole food that come from the earth, even select seafood and free range animals. It's okay that it's essential that we get that nutrients, but I want to let you know this, right? So that we don't get stuck on just diet, because I used to be there, right? I remember when I first woke up and tapped into Chief. I'm watching his journey, and he was in a little room like this, like the little room like I'm in. You feel me? I'm about to show you. He was in a little room like this. You feel me? I'm in a little room on the floor, grounding mat, sleeping on the floor, connected to the earth. That's it, right? So he had a bag of food in the corner, like he wasn't even using the refrigerator. He wasn't eating no meat. So I went vegan for like 3 years straight. You feel me? Hardcore, like hard body, nigga. I'm not eating that, I'm not eating that. What's in that? Let me look at the ingredients. Like what's the information on the back of that? What the rapper say? Oh no, I don't want that. I'm good. Going to the cookouts. I'm still in Babylon. I'm with my people. Going to the cookouts, going to parties. No, I'm good. I'm cool. But right, we have to remember too, because knowledge is on a level. So the knowledge evolves, right? There's levels to knowledge. Knowledge evolves. And like I said, food is, as far as intaking in your body, it's perfect. It's essential. It's essential that you eat the right foods. But what is food? What is food? And shout out to everybody in the room, and peace to the God's reflection. Peace to all the reflections. But what is food? You will call it nutrients, right? The real baddie, what's good with you, queen? How you feeling? Welcome. So you would call food nutrients, but that food and that nutrients is nothing but information. And that's what food is. Food is a form of information. And remember, you're a computer receiving data and information from your environment all day. One love, what's good? What's up with you? You feel me? You're a computer receiving data and information all day. So what does that mean? That means that your greatest source of food is not only going to come from the things that you put inside of your mouth. The greatest source of food, because food is information, like Chief teaches us. You feel me? The greatest source of information, because we ain't seen each other in a long time. I ain't been on here. Your greatest source of information is going to be, right? You would say your environment. Absolutely your environment. Well, really, it's your environment for real. But I'm grateful, one love. I'm grateful. But it's people. It's people, man. People is your greatest source of food. People are your greatest source of information. You feel me? That's why Chief call it peopletarianism. That's the diet that we on. You ask me what type of diet I'm on, what I eat, nigga, I eat people, nigga. I eat people, nigga. I'm on people. I'm a peopletarian. I only consume myself and consume the energy of people that's healthy for me, that's beneficial to my mind, to my psychology. Not only that, I make sure my environment is good. If I can, you feel me? Even if I'm in Babylon, okay, the environment or the little room that I will have, it will be tailor-made just for me. It will be clean, it will be neat. It will have everything that I need for me to sustain myself. You feel me? But it's information. People are your greatest sources of food, greatest sources of information. Somebody can send your ass a text right now and ruin your whole day. I done got a text before, and that shit was on my mind all day. Like, I was moving differently the whole day because of that text. You feel me? The idea of of having an attachment to something that takes away your power like that shit crazy. But it's information, so you want to make sure that you consuming shit that's healthy for you, right? Reality, we inside of it's not a simulation. This is a dream. But on right, for instance, on Bigo, on any social media app, if you don't want to see something, you can click the three dots at the top right or at the bottom, and you can say not interested in this shit. Don't show me no more of this, because you don't want to feed yourself that type of food, which is information, that type of content. You see what I'm saying? So more than food, the people around you, the environment, because everything is information. You're a computer taking on data. What data you taking on? You don't want to be taking on no corrupt data. That motherfucker got a virus over there. They got a virus over there. You don't want to take on that data. They shit not encrypted right. They shit got to be wiped down, rewrite, reprogram, software update, all that. You see what I'm saying? But you said, what's my take when it comes to funerals or any memorials? Well, my take on funerals or memorials is, well, when it comes to a funeral, I don't really get with them. I've been to a lot of funerals, and it's weird because everybody's in there crying and mourning over somebody that they think is dead. Like, if you see me laying down to you sleeping, right? If I was laying next to you and I was asleep, would you think that I was dead? No, you would be like, no, this nigga's sleeping. He getting some shut eye. You feel me? He's sleeping. So when you look at that casket, what that person up there doing, with that body just sitting there asleep, it's unconscious. When you're sleeping, you're unconscious. So the body inside of the casket is fucking unconscious. It's sleeping. But everybody crying. And then you got to think about, remember, food is information. Now, all of the negative, remember, feelings come from thoughts. So all of the crying that people are doing in the funeral is really like, it's really negative, because it's based in misinformation. It's based in the wrong perception, because we cannot die. You see what I'm saying? We cannot die. So the crying and shit is like, fuck is y'all crying for? If it was 100 of y'all right here in the room with me right now, and I laid down and went unconscious and went to sleep, would y'all start crying? That should be so weird if you was sleeping and everybody around you just start crying. Oh, he's dead. Make it make sense. So I don't believe in the idea of funerals. I don't believe in the idea of funerals. It don't make sense. It's a lie. I'm gonna go in there and believe in a lie and they doing it for money. You feel me? Nigga gotta pay to get buried. Like, what type of shit is that? You gotta pay to get buried. I gotta pay y'all niggas for y'all to honor my life. No, I do believe in sadness. I do believe in having sympathy and empathy because we are human. We have emotional responses. You feel me? We're emotional beings. Our bodies are made of 60 to 80% water, depending on how big you is. So I'm not saying I don't believe in that. But remember, while we are emotional beings and experiencing reality through our subjective lens, we have to be logical and see things in actuality. And the actuality of a funeral was that it's a service surrounding around the idea of people thinking that humans can die and them going to come together on that idea. You said when you lose somebody you love, they're not coming back, you cry. I just had this happen to me. My nephew, like, it's like my little brother. I changed his diaper as a kid. Like, when he came into this world, I was probably like 8, 9 years old. Like, he just got killed. Well, he just transitioned inside of the dream. Now, all of my biological family members, they're not responding to it how I'm responding to it. I have a healthy sense of detachment from it because I understand what reality is. And I understand that what you do, the universe gives back to you. And that everything is code and information for you to learn from. You feel me? So I'm not looking at it, oh, my nephew died. No, my nephew just transitioned. This was a projection of my mind that was here to show me something. That's how I look at death. Now, I have sympathy and empathy because I have feelings. I'm not just, oh, you shouldn't look at it that way. No, I don't. If that's how you looking at it, that's how you look at it. I still love you, and I'm still here for you, no matter what the situation is. But funerals, it don't make sense. That's all I'm saying. I can sound slow, but y'all niggas look slow going to funerals crying over somebody that's fucking asleep in the casket. Call me slow, but the niggas that go to the funeral and pay to get buried and y'all crying and doing all that shit don't make sense. That's retarded. That's unintelligent. I'm just being honest. Now, a memorial is more like a service of honoring something. You feel me? Now, say if one of our loved ones do transition and we have a healthy perspective, yeah, we gonna hold a memorial for our motherfucking people. But we ain't gonna sit there and be crying, oh, we gonna be in there like, oh shit, yo, remember when such and such? He ain't dead. Hey, yo, let's go let's see if we can connect right now. Let's all go pray right there by him. You see what I'm saying? We not on no. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference, man. It's a difference. Because I don't believe that we can die. You feel me? Me and my family, we don't believe in death. Death is an illusion. It's the cousin of sleep. It's synonymous to sleep. Misunderstood. Everybody not gonna understand this misunderstood. You said, how do we replace our emotions for logic at a time of losing someone we love? It's how you looking at it, brother. It's how you looking at it. You keep saying losing someone. You can't lose anybody. Look, bro. When you go to sleep tonight, will the earth exist? Will your brother exist? Will your mother exist? Will your children exist? Will your own body exist? No, it would not. You a motherfucking lie. No, it will not. Everything that you perceive to exist will cease to exist when you shut these eyes and you go into another reality. You don't take your body with you when you go to sleep. You give yourself a new one with your imagination in the next dream. You don't take your mother with you. You don't take your family with you. You don't take your car with you. You don't take nothing with you because all is mental. You're just a consciousness streaming and beaming and dreaming infinitely, man. I know you said your body laying right there on the bed, you still exist. I know, but look, when you go and you go to sleep, the version of you in that dream doesn't know that there's a being inside of the bed dreaming it into existence. You said, do I want Max? Who the fuck is Max, Coco? I ain't even gonna answer that till you get my name right. Who the fuck is Max? Guy, you said it doesn't exist because it's outside of your perception. Facts. It's not even that it don't exist because it's outside my perception. There's nothing outside of my perception because I'm living in my own mind. My mind is experiencing everything that I think I'm seeing and feeling and tasting outside of me. For instance, you're looking at me on the screen and you think that you looking at the phone and you're experiencing me outside of you. But no, your brain, look, your brain it's a small box in the back of your brain called the visual cortex. Your brain is perceiving and experiencing this whole situation we got going on inside of your mind. It's not happening outside of you. This is how powerful we are. We just don't understand how to use our imagination. This is why Chi told us the only way out is in, through your imagination. We got to reprogram and get our minds right so that we can be able to imagine this shit over again. You see? And it's how you look at it. It's the wordings that we use. Oh, so that says we can lose people. No, that right there is a spell you just casted. Now you subconsciously put into the field that we can lose people. But that's not the truth. You can't lose anybody because nobody exists. If that be the case, you lose everybody when you go to sleep. Why we don't grieve and mourn over that? You see, you know what it is? You said, that ain't my name either, Coco. Update. You gotta update your computer, Coco. You gotta update your computer. You gotta update your GPU. You gotta update your GPU, Queen. Try again. But you said, is that why air placement is good in the chart? Is because it focuses on logic? Yes, Coco. Yes, Coco. So I'm gonna answer Coco's question real quick, Flute. You said, do I want a family of my own? Can you unpack that? What do you mean by a family of my own? Because family is frequency. Those that do the will of my mother in heaven. You feel me? That's what I believe family is. So I don't, Babylon got a different way of looking at family. You feel me? We think our biological family is our family, but nah. You said wife and kids that carry my bloodline. Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. I'm gonna have many of them. I'm gonna have many of them. So what does heaven do? You actually really know what it is. I do know what heaven is. I'm glad you asked that. That's a great question. Heaven, if you go look up the definition of heaven on Merriam-Webster dictionary, you feel me? Go look it up. Because all of these words, they're codes. You can go look up and decode it. The definition of heaven is a spiritual and everlasting communion with God. right? And we know that the first hermetic principle and the first universal law is all is mental, right? So to be in the everlasting spiritual communion with God, God is the supreme and ultimate reality. That is nature. That is source, the origin point, mother nature. So to have a spiritual everlasting communion with God, you must have a spiritual everlasting communion or communication or constant communication with your not only the nature around you, the environment, but with also your human nature. That means that, oh, I treat my brother and my sister how I treat myself. I treat those that are being oppressed and that have been under injustice. I treat them as I want myself to be treated. You see what I'm saying? That's part of it. So being in a spiritual everlasting communion with God is to be one with everything. Because heaven is a mind state. It is a mentality. You feel me? And when you can exist or you can perceive life and have thoughts. But look though, this is the thing with heaven. You can't have a heavenly mindset or mind state without having the highest and purest perspective, right? You must have the best knowledge, the best thought and perspective of what life is for you to create heaven with your mind, in your mind. That's why Chief teaches us divine knowledge itself. You feel me? He's literally the modern day Christ. You feel me? God in the form of the black man. So through the application of the knowledge that Chief has given us, you're gonna be good. You feel me? You can reach a heavenly mind state because you think in an objective manner. You think pure. You see life in a pure way. For instance, it's hell when you look at humans and you think that we gotta wear shoes. That's hell is based in ignorance. Ignorance is based in misinformation, lack of knowledge. If you knew what your body was and what your body was, you feel me? If you knew that your body was supposed to be connected to the earth, you would never think that, oh, that person walking with no shoes on is homeless or they need help. That's an unhealthy perspective because you don't have the correct information. You see, I'm a guy from a cult. You feel me? I want a God's children. You feel me? I want a God's children. You feel me? And we brought the kingdom of heaven. We brought that culture to humanity. Shout out to my chief for bringing the kingdom of God and the culture of God to humanity, especially to melanated beings because we need it the most. You feel me? So yeah, shout out to my chief, man. And shout out to the United States of America. They the biggest cult. You feel me? They a cult. You're a part of them. You work for them. You feel me? You send your kids to school to become a battery for their system, nigga. How you sound? But yeah, heaven is a state of mind, man. Heaven is a state of mind. You feel me? When you got pure thoughts, and your heart is light as a feather, when you can be yourself authentically, unapologetically, and live in your own nature, we can have heaven. But guess what? We live in ignorance right now, right? We're waking up right now. So right now, the reality won't even let you live in your own nature. You can't walk around in your own nature. How crazy is that? When you wake up into a reality and you can't be a human being. You can't be, that's why it's called a human being. You're supposed to be being a human. What does it mean to be a human? A human is an ape, a great ape. It's a part of the bonobo ape family and the chimpanzee family and the gorilla family. We share DNA with them. What are they doing in nature? Are they wearing clothes? Are they killing each other? Or are they living in order and structure? You say it's a bunch of bullshit. I'm glad you think it's a bunch of bullshit. Hey, I'm just speaking my mind. You feel me? Why you can't respect that? I would never come into your home and say whatever you saying is a bunch of bullshit. At least without having an open mind and putting my ear to the floor. You feel me? You said such things as laws, they live in order as well. Yeah, they live in the law and order of nature. But human beings are the only animal in nature that thinks that we are not a part of nature and that we don't have to abide by the laws of nature. Right? The ignorance. You said, of course, they kill each other. Have you ever seen an animal kill another animal? Like in real life, have you seen another animal kill an animal? But you get what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that a group of fucking lions is not about to just kill a lion, nigga. They're not about to do that. Not for no reason. That lion gonna get checked by nature if it goes out of the laws and boundaries of what's already set in stone in nature. You feel me? Same thing with humans. You feel me? They said I seen birds fighting. Man, y'all missing the point. What I'm saying is that human beings, we don't have an enemy. We make ourselves enemies. We make enemies out of each other. You feel me? We make enemies out of each other. We don't need to. We don't need to. We don't need to. And on top of that, we're supposed to be the most sophisticated and the most intelligent species on the planet, right? We supposed to be able to connect to God the closest than anything. Why are we destroying each other? Why are we destroying each other? It's crazy. But I wanted to say something else. I don't remember who commented what. Y'all gotta get out of the idea that things can die. No, I'm not confused, Missy. I'm not confused at all. I'm not confused at all. That's a fact, Gaia. But those animals that you say look at us as prey is really God. When you see human beings going into nature and a motherfucking tiger going eat that human, that's God. That's God serving that human being the same energy that person was dishing out. That's why I'm telling you that everything is just what it is. Like, everything is just what it is. It's just the universe or God happening to itself. You feel me? So when y'all see people dying, just know that's God. You and that's crazy because it all starts with your belief system. Look, our creator is who? God, right? They taught us that God could die. Matter of fact, they showed us in the Bible that the people actually killed God in the flesh. So I see why we got the misconception that we can die, because we thought that what created us could die too. I mean, that shit is retarded. He is God. That's a fact. He's our mother's first son. Absolutely. He is our mother in the form of the black man. You have to understand that the creator, that God is a woman, and we call her Lucia, right? And she imagined herself into the form of the black man to experience reality in duality. You feel me? So that she can dominate through love, so that she can rule and reign and feel powerful in that form. Yes, he's the dreamer, newbie. Chief is the dreamer. We live inside of his dream. And I forgot to tell y'all, and that's what all of this been about, y'all. All of this is me on here talking what's going on with Chief. All of this been about. I forgot to tell y'all, man. We want to let y'all know that Nature Boy is God. The Eligio Bishop is the modern day Christ. You know, he is the dreamer of the existence, or the dream that we exist in. And we're waking up to that fact because he's waking up. And as he's been awakening to this, we have been awakening because we are his subconscious mind. He is the conscious mind, right? The great grandmother Lucia Isis, she is the field, right? She is the black woman. She is the subconscious. The masculine form is the conscious mind, the son in the human form, and that's Chief. And we are, and all other men, we are all sons of the great mother as well. And all women, you guys are the gods on the planet. Because God, when you look at the definition of God and you break it down, God means source. Source means origin. What is the origin or the source of all humanity, all human beings? The mother, the womb. You feel me? You said the new leader. What? Don't disrespect like that. Look, man, can't nobody take God's place. Nobody can take Chief's place. He has been ordained to do and speak the information that I am a repeater of. You feel me? He's the source of the information. You know how niggas got a plug and niggas get a pack fronted to them and they out doing what they doing. Them niggas is not them niggas on consignment. They just an extension of the source, nigga. I'm an extension or repeater of Chief. You feel me? And I like that you said leader because I want to bring this up. When it comes to a leader, nobody's a leader of anybody. Everybody leads themselves. You feel me? And this is the problem with humanity. We're supposed to be sovereign. You feel me? Especially black men, black people as a in general as a whole. We're supposed to be sovereign. You feel me? A leader is somebody who's sovereign, who's ruled and regulated and governed by themselves, by their morals and principles. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to being a leader is someone who's led by his morals and principles, by their values, right? By law. A leader is ruled by law. He's governed by the laws. He follows the rules and the laws better than anybody. That's what you call a leader. We're all leaders. We're all capable of being leaders or examples of how to demonstrate and uphold Mayat law, how to uphold the laws of nature. And that's what Chief was a exemplary representation of, man. Facts, nigga. Facts. 3 is free, Missy. That's crazy your name, Missy. That's my twin sister name. We call her Missy. Missy, Chief is free, baby. Missy, I've been online the whole time. All this shit I've been doing, everything I've been saying online, I've been trying to tell you that Nature Boy is God and that he is out, he is free. You cannot lock up God. You can't imprison God. If you can imprison God, guess what happens to the rest of the dream? That means that we're locked up as well. That means that the subconscious is locked up as well. 3 is already free. You got to understand that jail is an idea and it's a concept of your mind's imagination. It's witchcraft. And collectively, people come together and believe in that idea. And they make laws and agreements and belief systems based in this idea. And guess what? When you believe in a lie, when everybody believes in a lie, it becomes the truth. And now it has been spread into the whole subconscious. And now everybody believes that you can go to fucking jail. But you can't go to jail. If niggas ain't believe in jail, you can put a child in the corner right now and the child to sit there and act like he at the fucking park. You see what I'm saying? I'm for real. It's your imagination. Jail is a figment of our mind's imagination. It's an idea and a concept. And if you believe in it, then it exists in your mind. All is mental. You are what you believe. As a man thinketh, so shall it be. You hear me? So we don't believe in jail. We don't believe in that witchcraft. We don't believe in that spell. 3 is free. Because you can imprison a free mind. A mind that's already liberated from the mentality of this system. Jail. jail. You got to think about that. The fact that you can say that and type that up. I can't even get myself to type, oh, when is he getting out? Or what jail is he in? Or I can't get myself to type that up because I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because it's not true. You say he actually is in prison. But you see, the fact that you say that shows. Because look, people understand this, y'all. Like Chief teaches us, man. Psychology 101. When it comes to dealing with your reflection or other people. Ra, was good. Welcome back. People can only perceive you from how they perceive themselves. People can only perceive themselves from the lens that they view themselves. So, what's good with you, King? So, the fact that you said that showed that you're psychologically in a prison. If you believe that prison exists, you're psychologically in a prison. You feel me? If you believe that it exists, what does that say about your mind? You said I'm still getting downloads from him directly because I chose to be honorable. I chose to do the right thing. I chose to honor my mother and my father so that my days here can be long. You feel me? Remember the verse in the Bible? I don't know it verbatim, but it said that, you feel me, many people gonna come and Christ gonna ask them, like, when I was hungry, did you feed me? When I needed clothes, did you clothe me? When I needed shelter, did you give me a place to stay? So I'm directly connected to God because my heart, you feel me? Y'all act like Chief not accessible. You feel me? We shout out the Telegram all the time. Y'all don't really want to connect. Y'all don't really want to get truth. Y'all don't really want to know the truth. Or do y'all? You feel me? But that's what we're here for. And that's where you get things wrong, newbie. None of us are men. And that's where you get that's where you get this shit misconstrued. None of us are men. Remember, the first 7 weeks of embryonic development, we all start off as an XX blueprint. My boy, we all females. You can't spell motherfucking. Matter of fact, he is inside a she. Male is inside a female. You feel me? Man is inside a woman. You can't spell man, he, or, you feel me, without the feminine principle. Because we come from the feminine principle. She predates us. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just being objective. And he's not a man. He's something much more powerful and mystical than that, man. You feel me? You got to understand that we aren't these bodies. You are your body, but we're not these bodies. We're the consciousness that's streaming through this being. Like, if you really know God, nigga, if you really know our mother, because we are brothers and sisters. If you really know God, if you really know our mother, then you know when she's speaking to you through a person, place, or a thing. You know when she's showing you something through a person, place, or a thing. Seriously. Because God is everything. Right? God is everything. But remember, God came into shape and form as Christ, as a man, which came from a female. You see what I'm saying? So, God is everything. Hey, that's hard. That's hard, little meow. God is everything. Like, God is everything, but God is everything. That's hard. That's hard. Can I use that? That's hard. That boy said, hold on, I don't know if that's a boy or a girl, but she said, God is everything. That's hard. I don't know if y'all caught that. Male inside of female. I know. I caught that was a bar. That was a bar. Damn. Fuck around. Make that a song or something. That's hard. I see. I see. I see. I see. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. You gotta look at things objectively. Y'all, you not gonna understand me if you don't. If you not looking at reality the right way, man. You feel me? We base ourselves in science. Science. Everybody base themselves in a religion. You feel me? Everybody base themselves in Christianity, Buddhism, Judaism, Islam. We base ourselves in science. Yeah, I did. I cut my hair because they cut Chief hair again. You feel me? They came in there and they tried to, you feel me? They cut his hair and they trying to keep the black man down, but that shit ain't gonna work. I'm back right here. You just imagine me back into the scene. Welcome back. Welcome back. But yeah though, man. I've been on here for a little minute. What time is it? It's 10. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. Shit, my spirit reminds you of a guy named Martin. He must have been a solid dude. Shout out to Martin. He must have been solid. You said he was in love with you. Oh, you want me to be in love with you? You want me to be in love with you? No, that's what's up though. That's what's up though. That's good though. Like like it's probably easier for you to listen to me and learn things from me because of that fact. You feel me? Because I'm familiar, I look familiar to you, or I remind you of somebody. You ever notice that, y'all? We take more of a liking, or we understand people that feels more familiar to us. I sound like him. You feel me? See? You said that's why you've been watching. And you see, and just because you like how he sounded, you're able to watch me and you're intrigued watching and listening to me. But whole time I'm saying shit that's waking you up because I've been woke, I've been programmed and awakened by God. By God. You feel me? Himself. Peace reflection. So I'm glad that you listening. I'm glad that you enjoy the sound. You feel me? It's some good codes coming through this sound. Kufu knowledge. I don't know who that is. But shout out to him, man. If he's spreading some knowledge and trying to raise the frequency on the planet, man, shout out to him. Shit, today y'all been apart for 12 years. Oh, 12 years, that's a 3. Hmm. That's something you getting over or something that you finally been able to release or get over? But shit, she said, I guess. It's interesting. I wonder. Oh, he probably came up because you talking to me. You always love him? Oh, that's so sweet. That's just what happened. Why y'all not together? Why y'all not together? Mm, he's one of your soulmates. Yeah. We do have a lot of soulmates because we all came down here. See, you said that jail word again. Oh, almost 13. Why you ain't hold him down? You ain't ride for him? You ain't hold him down? What happened when he went to jail? You stopped talking to him? Oh, you only knew him for about 6 months before you went in. That ain't no excuse. You was still supposed to be riding for him. You gave him your womb, didn't you? He was your soulmate, right? You should have rolled it out for him. But nah, you feel me? It happened how it was supposed to. It happened how it's supposed to happen. I'm messing with you. That's smooth. Well, that's good. That's cool that you got feelings for him still. That you still love him, or you still understand, because love is understanding. So you still understand his situation. You understand him. You had to move on. Yeah, because you loved him, that you loved yourself, and you understood yourself and him and the situation so much. You like, you know, but I don't know. I'm not downplaying it. I'm not downplaying it. We are in the midst of the system, and he's in isolation, and he's been taken as a prisoner of war. But we don't. You see what I'm saying? On some spiritual shit, Chrissy. I'm not downplaying it, but on some spiritual shit, it's really like it's all mental, like it's all imagination. We not believing in that shit. But I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But he not in there. You feel me? We don't believe in that.
Hey, how you doing, bro?
Yo, peace, peace. What's going on with you?
Yeah, peace to the guys, you know what I'm saying, Grand Rise, you know what I'm saying? I like what you were saying on that topic.
Try again, mother sucker. Try again. Try again. Try again. Try again. Try again. Go get you another page. I'm about to block you too. Try again. You thought you was about to come up here and do that shit. But yeah, y'all. But no, I never downplay that situation. Nigga, I'm on here. I would never downplay that situation. I'm standing for the situation. I'm standing for the situation. I could never downplay it. You feel me? But I do want to give y'all a healthy perspective on it. But if y'all do want to help and donate, please do, because Chief always need food. He always need water. If y'all don't want to downplay the situation, help out, support. You feel me? Because he is in there for something that he didn't do. He is an innocent man. The whole fucking world and the whole black community watch him be tried and prosecuted and convicted of something that he didn't do. And we all know the situation. So why aren't we helping him? We worried about downplaying the situation and not saying he in there, but we not supporting an innocent black man. We're not supporting an innocent child. Right? It was a woman that just said that, right, Chrissy? That's somebody's son. That's your son. Are we helping? Are we help? That's what's more important right now. Are we supporting and helping him? Not worried about where he at. Okay, we know what's going on, but are we helping? Are we showing our love however we can? Where's my urgency? Well, I'm here. I'm here. The most I can do right now is speak, make sure he got some food. You feel me? That's all. God is in control. The great grandmother's in control. But I don't see nobody here. I don't see you speaking for him. I don't see you teaching the knowledge and making sure, you feel me? I don't see you in the group chats. I don't see you coming to prayer. I'm there every fucking day. But you feel me? But yeah, man. God is in control. You feel me? God is in control. You see, I said it. I said it. I said it without even knowing it. I like that. I said it without even knowing it. God is in control. God is in control. You feel me? But yeah, it's funny, y'all. Everybody said they believe in God and believe. Everybody said they believe in God and believe in Christ. But you got to ask yourself, if Christ was to return today, which he is here, would Christ be hated or would Christ be loved? Well, let's look at the Bible. Christ's own people was trying to kill him. He was running from them niggas. He had to flee from them niggas because they was trying to kill him. They tried to lock him up. They was trying to set him up. They was trying to bribe him. They was trying to trip him up on certain shit to make it seem like he was going against the law so they could send him to the authorities. Is this not what Chief was going through? And he came to his own people could see him not. Only a few. It was many called, but only few were chosen. Nigga. Many disciples deserted Christ. Christ would be hated. Niggas wouldn't be one to help Christ. Niggas don't be one to help Chief. Because y'all want to take the backlash that come with speaking truth and being attached to the truth. Because everybody living in a lie. That's why the disciples ran. Niggas left because niggas was scared, thinking that they could go to jail. Niggas was scared, thinking that they was gonna be charged or something. All type of weird shit. Come on, now stand on what you stand on. Keep the knowledge. How can you? My Cash App right there, the CA up there, Master Facts. Anything and everything that I get off this app because I don't need it, it go directly to Chief, man. That's even where I get on here. I get on here to proclaim the truth, man. I don't get on here to entertain nobody. I get on here to express myself, and it's a meditation, and it's therapeutic for me. And I get on here because this is what I have been portaled in to do. This is my purpose, to proclaim the truth.
Okay, good. It ain't got my face showing. I was like, what the hell? Okay, who is this Chief guy?
Well, you probably know him as Nature Boy, but this is the modern day Christ. This is Jesus Christ.
I think I heard of the name before. I
Yeah,
don't even
yeah.
know who Nature Boy is, but I've heard of the name.
If you get it, whenever you get a chance, you can go on YouTube and you can type in the Dream Stream,
Uh-huh.
and you can see his teachings. He has music that he's produced. He done produced hip hop in the jungle.
My son maybe know who he is.
You say
Because
what?
I heard I think my son know who he is because I heard him speak of him before.
Yeah. Your son definitely probably know who he is. I know the babies know who he is. The new generation, but
Yeah, he's
definitely,
16, so he may know.
yeah, I'm sure he knows. Whenever you get a chance, feel free to go on YouTube, type in the Dream Stream, and you're gonna figure out who Chief
The
is.
dream what?
The
Dream?
the Dream Stream. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You know who Nature Boy is? You know who Nature Boy is?
That's God.
No. Or is that Boopy that knows? Maybe that's my 20-year-old, my 19-year-old son. One of them know about him. I don't know which one.
It's okay, Mama. You know. You know.
Not right now. Mm-mm. Okay, but what do you need?
You said what?
A donation?
Oh, I don't need anything.
Well,
Everything that
not
I need
you, but I'm
is
talking about
already here.
cheese.
Oh well, you feel me? If whatever love or donation you would like to send to the Cash App, that's on you. Well, we appreciate your blessing. That's on whatever
Okay.
your heart feels free to send. We
I
appreciate it.
said, all right, let me write it down. Let me get a pen.
Leah baby, your
But
favorite.
that's the only reason why I didn't talk to him
Hmm.
because shit, he was in there for 12 years. I didn't even really like fully. It felt like I knew him, but I didn't know him.
Yeah, I understand that.
And I wasn't at the place I am today where I was back then. Like I used to eat animals, all type of stuff back then, but now it's been 10 years. So
Yeah.
he's just kind of coming to like not eating animals and certain things. And when he got out, we just really didn't align.
Hmm.
Like I already been 10 years off of animals. I'm on a different vibration. And like he felt like I was trying to fight with him and I was really trying to teach him. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just let him go.
This what and
You know, it is what it
this
is.
is the thing right here though. A woman can't teach a man. You feel me? You gotta let that man be a man. You gotta let him make his mistakes and do his own thing. If you teach him and you give him power, he gonna resent you for it. That motherfucker gonna leave you and
Yeah,
go give
we
that power
only
to
had
another
two
woman.
conversations though.
You
It
said
was
what?
only two conversations and me like trying to enlighten him about like, eating meat and all these different things and what it does to the body. He did it seemed like he had some type of resentment towards that, like me trying to teach him. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just draw back and I'm gonna just let him learn on his own.
Yeah,
Which he's doing, by the way. So I was like, okay, well that was where he was meant to go anyway.
yeah.
But
It's a way to go about trying to teach a man something. Doing it verbally, most likely not the right way a lot of times. But you can always show by example, you know?
yeah, I guess so. Okay, wait, hold on.
OG Bobby, what's good? But yeah, y'all, you feel me? Y'all know where we at, man. Y'all know the CA up there. Y'all know the CA going right there so Chief can get some food. You feel me? Make sure he get his water. You feel me? He gotta eat just like we gotta eat out here. You know? And y'all say y'all care about Christ, right? But yeah, I just want to get on here and talk to y'all and build with y'all today, man. Anybody got any questions before I hop up out of here, man? It's that time. Yo, what's the word? What you cook? You cooking something?
Huh?
You cooking something?
Nah, this is glizzy, man. That shit.
Then he said
Yeah,
glizzy.
they don't even count. I'm not everywhere, bro.
Yeah. You said you feel bad for me. Why you feel bad for me? Don't feel bad for me. Hold on, little me out coming up again.
Hey, my kids was crying all in the background. I'm like, oh, let me disconnect real quick. Okay, what is the Cash App?
It's
Where you have it? I
it's
don't be on Bigo like that, so
it's M, it's dollar
uh-huh.
sign M
M,
A
uh-huh,
S
uh-huh,
T,
uh-huh.
the number 3
Okay.
R
Uh-huh.
FAX.
FAX. That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. I'm about to send something right now.
Okay, and I'm gonna shout you out on the live if you do it while I'm on here. You feel me?
Okay, wait.
It's going.
If I could.
This. I'm recording this video and everything. It's gonna go into the Akashic records that you sent money to Christ. You sent money to one of Christ's disciples to give to Christ. It's going down in the books right now. 10:39 p.m. Motherfucking where I'm at Eastern Standard Time. What's the day? March 5th. You feel me? So yeah. A victim. A victim of what? A victim of what? To white supremacy? Hell yeah, I was a victim of white supremacy, man. You don't see what the fuck they doing to us in the system? Niggas gotta go pay for water, pay for food, pay for shelter, pay to wipe my ass. Come on, man.
Okay, is it Brother Facts?
Yes.
Brother Facts? Okay, because I was trying to ask the question. Hold on.
Yeah, that's it. You feel me? Hell yeah, I'm a victim of white supremacy and the injustice that black men and all human beings go through in the system. Of course. But Chief actually gave me my mind back and showed me what the fuck was wrong with reality. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the for fixing my eye. Go to jail, nah. You already, if it exists, you already in jail out here.
Okay, did you
Oh,
get it?
she just said $25, y'all. Gratitude, Queen. Gratitude, y'all. Y'all put a 3 in the building for Lil Meow, man. Y'all put
And I
it.
just like accidentally came in your room. Like, no, I didn't.
Ain't no
I clicked it.
accidents. I'm putting a
No,
3 in the
I'm
building
like,
for
no, I
you.
clicked it this time. But you look different. I was like, wait a minute, his hair gone.
Yeah, I
I didn't know you had your hair. It was another guy before you. I accidentally got in his live. I'm like, how the hell I get up in here? And then I got out of his live, and then I clicked on yours.
yeah.
But I don't really be on Bigo like that. I guess I don't know. It'd be too much drama.
It's okay. You gotta take the drama and alchemize it and share truth with that shit. Cause it's truth inside of the
I've been
drama.
doing that all
We just
day.
like to entertain it.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It is. But hey, I appreciate you. Do you want me to call you Lil Meow?
That's my name.
Okay,
My daddy gave me that name.
okay, Meow. Man, we
Yeah.
appreciate you. We
You
appreciate
probably don't
you.
even remember me. I get you before. and you was joking like little me. It was something you had made a little joke or whatever. I sent you some gifts.
Yeah, I
It was a
recognize.
long time ago though, probably like 10 months or something. I don't know. It's been
Yeah,
a
it's been
while.
a while. I think I was probably in Texas when you said that because I remember what you was talking
Yeah,
about.
you was talking about going outside and grounding and stuff. So I usually always do the little cam up video when I see you on here.
Yeah.
But I think I cammed up twice. Yeah, probably twice. I talked to you twice before. I don't even know if you remember.
Well, I'm gonna see you again. I'm gonna see your face again. You from when you came back up.
But I don't even know how to turn this camera on. I don't even want to turn it on anyway, because I don't want to be
It's okay.
smiling and shit.
You don't got to. You don't got to because
But you have a good
you see my
day.
eyes. My eyes getting red. It's time for me to do what they think is
Sorry.
done. It's time to do what they think is dying.
And what you eat today?
What I eat today, I had some sweet potatoes, some collard greens, and some rice.
What about the fruit? No fruit?
No, I ain't had no food today.
Yeah, fruit is high in energy.
I'm gonna get some food tomorrow though. Thanks for reminding me.
All right. You have a good night.
Absolutely. No. I'm thankful again.
Okay. See you next time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think I already followed Lil Meow and everything on we gonna follow her, man. She family over here. She family over here, y'all. That's good deeds, man. That's good deeds, y'all. But reflect the light from my king, man. Three is free. I love myself, y'all. No, man. Peace to the gods.